Welcome to AU Group Electronics. In this video, we are going to demonstrate how to use Au J1939 Simulator. This simulator has 2 DB9 connectors, 3 push buttons, and 9 LEDs. First of all, we are going to use a few cables to set up a CAN network. This cable is dedicated design for J1939 Simulator. It has 2 big connectors. One is green, one is black. The black connector is for 250K CAN baud rate, and the green connector is for 500K CAN baud rate. Let's make them up. Once this set up, it provides 3 DB9 female connector, so we can use those to connect 3 J1939 devices. It also has a power jacket. We can use a 14-volt AC/DC power supply to provide power to those devices. First, we connect the power, and then for the demonstration purpose, I'm going to use J1939 message center. This message center will connect to the CAN bus first. It also has a RS-232 connector, and we can use this GUI to illustrate, to show how the simulated data is increased or decreased. Right now, because the simulator is not plugged into the CAN bus yet, so let's plug them in. Find the bus side, which is the DB9 male connector. It mates with the DB9 female connector. When the simulator plugged in, you see the pointer move all the way up. When we press the down button, the value decreased. When we press the up button, the value increased. So without using any computer, we can use the push buttons on the device itself to change the simulated data. If you press and hold down up button together, this will disable the buzzer sound. Press again, you will enable the buzzer sound again. This menu button is for the warning LED. You see the warning LED on, off, on, off. Next, I'm going to demonstrate how to use Au J1939 Simulator remote terminal GUI. On the device, there is a DB9 female connector, and it will mate with RS-232 extension cable. Plug them in. And then I'm going to open the remote terminal GUI. On the GUI, there are a few areas showing the product ID, firmware version, serial number, and CAN bus baud rate. Right now it's 250K. And over here, there is a slide bar. You can move the slide, you can slide it down, and the simulated value is going all the way to 0. Let me move this GUI for the J1939 message center up a little bit, so you can see both of these GUI. So basically, on the remote terminal, you can move this right up very fast, all the way to 100, or just drag it to move it all the way to 0%. You can also use the down button. It's the same effect as the down push button on the device. Or you can use the up button on the GUI to change the value. The same thing happened for the menu button also. Menu button is control the LED on the boarding LED. Over here, there is a dynamic checkbox. If you check this dynamic checkbox without touching the device or the remote terminal GUI, the simulated value will go in through the cycle automatically. Uncheck it, the value will automatically return back to the previous setting. And this checkbox for the quiet is used to enable or disable the buzzer. And the warning checkbox is the same effect as the menu. See, when the menu button pressed, the warning checkbox will be checked. Check it, press again, unchecked. So the other area is for displaying the simulated data. So if we move the value all the way to 100% and check the warning, you will see the multi-packet for engine DM1 will be activated. Press that button, or the engine DM1 multi-packet information will be displayed. And check this one also. The engine DM2 multi-packet information is displayed. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to use the remote terminal GUI to change or configure the CAN bus baud rate. In this CAN bus network, we are using a new device called a Au J1939 interpreter. It is set up at 500K CAN baud rate. And from the GUI, we can see this simulator's CAN baud rate is 250K. Because they are talking in a different baud rate, so you won't be able to see any data flow on the tera term. Let's change the CAN baud rate on the simulator to 500K. After the beep, you can see the change. It's now 500K, and on the tera term, we can set up a new connection. Choose port number 2, click OK, press pause. You can see the data flow very quickly. Okay, let's disconnect it. And then if we switch back to 250K, it's 250K right now. That's all the demonstration. Thank you for watching.